Somehow my stream got interrupted. It's very frustrating. I'm gonna turn my brightness up here a little bit. Sorry guys. I'm getting everything kind of set up in a better place. Alright, so we're running. Okay. So I talked about a couple of things in the video I just made a second ago. Go ahead and talk about a couple different things that I haven't seen a few people talk about, and I'm gonna explain why I'm talking about them, and I'm gonna give you guys some really good hints, tips, and strategies for maximizing your capacity playing the game. If you're a free player, if you're a paid player, it doesn't matter. This is definitely gonna help you. And I'm ATXverse, guys. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so let's talk about a couple things in the very beginning of the game. No matter what level you are, it is always going to be important for you to maximize your emblem potential, and what I'm talking about is emblem potential as your preparation. And your preparation for matches, guys, is going to be right here. Boom. These are going to be skill bonuses, different emblems for different character types. Each character has either one or multiple emblems that they use to maximize their potential for their game position. Each character has multiple positions, and we're going to talk about that here in a second as well. As you can see at the top row here, we have physical, magic, tank, jungle, assassin, and mage. Fighter, support, and marksman. Okay, so each one of these emblems has a separate set of different skills that they are getting buffs for when you're collecting emblems. Now, how do you collect emblems, you might wonder? Well, at the beginning of the day, you get these lovely daily bonuses in the shop, which is right here. You get a daily supply, but there's also in-game items you get for completing different objectives, and also, too, you can draw different things. So you got your magic wheel, you have your new arrival characters, and you have your lucky spin. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I'm talking about with this. You get tickets through completing game objectives and different things, and you can spin. And here it's going to ask you, you can have this don't remind you again, but I suggest that you always have to remind you in case you accidentally press buttons on your phone screen, which I do all the time because I have fat fingers. And as you can see here, I got 10 physical emblem fragments. Now this is going to be really important for later in the game because it will take 200 to 300 sometimes 200 to 300 emblems sometimes to actually get a level up on a certain emblem. There are other ways to do it too. I'll show you here all the different draw. There are going to be lots of different ways for you to do this. My fat fingers again. In preparation, in shop, there's this section which will allow you to have a certain amount of emblem spins. Right? In your top right hand corner it says ticket unlocks remaining. That means that you can use that many ticket draws. There are also ways to spend your battle points, or what you see is the gold emblems, or sorry, gold, like money looking symbol that's in your top right hand corner. I'm sorry, I'm going to confuse you if I call it emblems as well, but so basically you can use your battle points or gold that you've acquired to increase your capacity. And then in the top left hand corner up here we have the featured emblem type, which the featured emblem type doesn't always hit more often than other emblems, but the more times you draw, like let's say you do a, you know, like a 5 unlock, right? Like the 5x, unlock 5x right here for 2,700 gold. Basically, it's guaranteed one featured emblem if you read the little label above it. And it's the same with the tickets. If you use a ticket draw and you use 250 tickets, you're going to get 5 draws for emblems, and you're guaranteed one featured emblem. Okay, so what's the deal with this? You might be wondering. The featured emblem, they are going to give you literally double what they would normally give you in a regular unlock. So we're just going to go ahead and do a 1x unlock here and see what we get. Alright, and that's great that we actually got that, because I want to talk about what magic dust here. This magic dust, basically what it is it's essentially counted as an emblem. Okay, so we're gonna talk about this. Let me go back to preparation here. Preparation, boom. Okay, so as you can see at the very top of my screen here, I have 56 magic dust. And I'm just going to go to one of my lower emblems, like Assassin, right? Okay, so as you can see here in the middle of the emblems section, on the right-hand side, the lower right-hand side, where it has the 5 sections where it talks about which skills are being buffed by the emblem. In the very middle where it says upgrade, it has the number 273 and the number 480. Okay, 480 is what you need of the emblems to upgrade the skill. Okay, and then out of those 480, I have 273. Now, what the magic dust does is it will take the number you have of the emblems plus whatever magic dust. If it's close enough, like let's say I was only 56 emblems away from 480, I could use my magic dust to cover the rest of those emblems and upgrade right away. Now this is very important because let's say you don't want to upgrade an emblem. Like let's say you have, for instance, magic, right? And magic can be used by any of the magic characters. It doesn't matter whether or not they're Reap, Burst, CC, whatever skill they have, essentially. Like, let me see what mages do over here. We got, like, okay, so, I don't want to confuse anyone, but let's say I want to specifically level up a certain emblem. There will be times when my magic dust will make it look like my other emblems are going to level up first. If I choose not to level up an emblem, I can wait. And I do suggest that if you use a certain character that you like a lot more than all the other characters, and you use them a lot in ranked games, and they're important for the way you play the game or the way you like to play, then definitely save your magic dust for specifically those emblems. But I'll tell you, eventually you want to start evening them out so that way you can do masteries and get some different in-game items. I'm going to leave it at that because I'm going to make another video for masteries. Okay, so we're going to talk about how you use these emblems and what these talent points are on the left-hand side. We're just going to go ahead and cover all of emblems in this video. And I'm going to show you the other ways to get the emblems too. The other ways to get the emblems, let me stay on course here. The other ways to get the emblems is still in that preparation section. You have 2 more tabs up here on the top left-hand corner of the in-game screen. And I'm going to switch over to emblems now. And so you can see. And so you can purchase Emblem Packs as well. I like the Matrix personally more because it singles out a certain type of emblem and doesn't give you like a low number. And it doesn't have a limit. Well, at least the Battle Point Emblem Matrix doesn't have a limit. So here you can also use the in-game battle points or gold you've acquired or tickets you've acquired to purchase Emblem Packs. Now I'm just going to go ahead and do this one time just to show you guys. I'm going to just buy the cheapest one to show you why I don't really buy them that often. And it's because I don't really get that much from it, right? I only got 6 magic dust and only 24 physical emblem fragments, and I really can maximize the potential of the gold that I've just spent much better. By either buying new characters for masteries, or spending my gold in other places, like in the Emblem Matrix, where I will get, 30 to 60, sometimes even higher than that, amount of emblems. Here's a special page. I don't want to really talk about this too much, but this is just another page of basically boosts, in-game boosts for different items like tickets. As you can see here, we get the monthly ticket passes. The horns are for announcements in the in-game chat, or in-lobby chat, as I like to say. Anyone who's on this screen is actually in lobby. And you can see here we got some different bonuses for XP. They give you double XP. There's also ones for double battle points, which are really good to use. But you can complete in-game objectives to receive those for free. And then here we got some pretty important things. You got an MCL Season Pass and an MCL entrance ticket. And if you're interested in competitive play, those are really important. You pretty much have to have one in order to play, which, makes sense. I mean, they're giving you exclusive in-game items that are, extremely expensive. They want you to spend $10 to $20 on skins. So getting, their leagues, gaming skins is a lot cheaper if you paid the 168 gold and your team's actually pretty good at playing. You can win skins pretty easy. And then you have your name change card and squad name change card and, flag change. Well, I just wanted to show you guys those, and I'm gonna move back around here. Let's see. Let's talk some more about these emblems, right? Let's go. I'm gonna get back on topic here. I'm gonna claim some daily bonuses real quick because I see that. Just get on my nerves because I'm OCD. Alright, so back to preparation, right? We're going to click on the preparation tab. We're going to go in here and we're going to look. Alright, now we're going to talk about the talents because I said something about it earlier. And then I bounced around a little bit. Okay. So, talents are different. Talents are more of a preference thing, right? They are really important part of your play style. Okay, because you want to bonus things that you're really good at. Like, if you're really good at physically attacking and pushing lanes, then you probably want to focus on attack skills. And you can hover your finger over these or push down on them, and it, once you don't have any points left, you can look at it, and I believe you confirm before you actually put the skill points in there anyways, but I'm not sure. But essentially, each one of these things will offer you a different value. As you can see here, I don't have any skill in this, but this skill is the vitality skill. And if I did put a point in this, I would get 65 extra HP, which is, pretty nice. So it's just added bonuses for a certain stat. Okay? Over here, you can see on my physical, I am using a shield for magic defense. I like to stack most of my points in one skill. I've spread them out before. Doesn't really work that well. You want your physical guys to really be able to do attack, a high level of attack, so that way you can focus on maybe using defensive items or stacking more attack items and just having a ridiculously high attack. Like some of my characters, you'll see I do like between 12 and 1500 damage, and like my crits are even higher than that. And you can see the set. My dog's on my throat now. So that's basically how these work, and you get one talent point essentially per 10 levels. I think. I'm not really sure, don't let me lie to you. It's either 5 or 10. I think it's every 5 level until you reach level 20. Or every 5 Don't let me lie to you. I don't know what I'm talking about on this one. I didn't calculate it. I'm not going to lie to you. It looks here that I have 5. So I would say for the first 10 levels you get 2. And then after that you get 1 per every 10 levels, I think. Once you reach level 10, you are level 15, you get these bottom skills down here, and they're basically the elite. Hold on, let me refuse this. It's basically the elite skill for your character, and it is completely different from a regular stat bonus. These will have certain abilities. Like you can see, this one says dealing damage with skills increases physical attack by 5% for 3 seconds. This effect has a 6-second cooldown. So they will give you essentially another effective skill that you don't have to push a button to use. Jesus. Sorry, guys. And each one has different stuff. It is really good to learn which one you like to use and which one is better for your character. Different characters have different skills. Like, some characters say that they're a mage, and they work really good as mages. And these specific bonuses over here on the sides here that I'm kind of highlighting, those skills will work better with one type of mage or another. Some will say that they are a mage, use magic skills, and be way better using the magic emblem versus the mage emblem. And you will find characters that work really well with a tank emblem but are a fighter. You have to be careful. I learned from watching YouTube videos and watching other people's streams with characters who are, that I like, that are pros, and then I took things that complement my skill set with my characters that I like to use in game, and I capitalize on that by using different strategies that I've seen other people use. Now, they didn't explain it to me. I just watched the video and saw them doing certain things, or saw different items that they were using, and I just mimicked them and took what I liked and threw away or didn't use what I didn't need. Okay? Now, down here you have the talent page. I'm going to talk about this a little bit because it's important when you're, setting up your points to maximize your potential. There is a way for you to have different emblem or talent point setups by clicking this star or this plus button down here. You can spend either 100 tickets or 40 tickets short or 40 diamonds used, and you can essentially unlock another space for your talent, right? So you can have several talent pages for different talents. Like you can see here, I tend to use my Starlight talent page, but I also have the talent page 1 that they originally gave you, and you can set them up differently. You see, I have I have Vitality, I have Firmness, and I have Shield. I've spread them out because I wanted to see if spreading them out works better with certain characters. And then here you can see I stacked most of them on Vitality because I wanted a certain amount of health. And then over here I'm using Magic Defense as well because a lot of my tanks are very short range characters. They don't tend to do very well against ranged magic characters, so I like to use a Magic Defense. And I will go into more on what I do with emblems in another video. I'm actually just making these short videos as tutorials for my my squad or teammates, so that way they can understand what I'm doing a little better. They might already understand this playing the game as long as they have, but they may not, and other people may not either. And don't feel bad if you don't know these things, if I'm going over them and you don't know them. Some people play the game just for casual play and fun, and that's all well and good. I'm not telling you have to do this stuff. I'm just explaining what I'm doing to maximize the potential of my own characters in game. Let's see here. What else can I tell you? I'm going to go ahead and talk about something real briefly just to intro my next video. This is pretty much all I can think of that I really want to touch on for the emblems. In my next video, what I want to talk about are builds, how to maximize potential with pro builds, how to learn what to look for inside the win rate percentage, so that you know which build is a good build to use. Also, too, what to be careful for on using pro builds, because some of well, we'll talk about that later. Come back and watch my next video, guys. I appreciate you stopping by. Leave a like and follow. If you're interested in my videos or want to chat with me in game, there's my in-game screen name up on the left-hand side there. It's ATX space Merce. You're more than welcome to add me. Sometimes I run out of the amount of players I can add in my game, so forgive me if I don't add you. And my squad tends to stay pretty full, so if I don't add you to my squad, don't feel bad. I have another section in here where I have just a group that I've made, and I believe I can make 2 groups, but so far I've only needed 1, and I can have up to 100 players, and I only have 53. So you're more than welcome to add my group at any time. If you want to add my group, what am I doing here? If you want to add my group, there's my group ID at the top. It's 2685440. It's also, you can just probably search in the bar or type in the groups section, just the NoFX group, and it will probably find me. Alright guys, thanks for joining me today. I will probably either be back later or make another video later on today. Alright, bye. Have a great rest of your day.